Okay, good morning, everybody. It's July the 9th, 2024. It's about 9:11. Regular meeting in Commissioners Court, Liberty County, Texas. Call the meeting to order. Lee, if you would, let's have our pledges. And Sheriff, can you give us a little prayer this morning, please?
Please face the American flag. I
pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please face the Texas flag.
Under the Texas flag, I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state, under God, one and indivisible.
Pray, please. Dear Heavenly Father, Lord, we come to you this morning, Lord, thanking you for the many blessings that you've given us, Lord. A lot of us have just gone through some tough times with the storm, and Lord, I just pray that you be with the families that were affected. Lord, as far as I know, there was no loss of life, but there was a lot of loss of property, and Lord, just be with those people, and if help is around, let them seek help, Lord, and let us all unite and help one another. Lord, I want to thank you for the ability that the commissioners and the judge have, and that they dedicate themselves to do the work of the county. I ask that you be with them as we go through this agenda this morning, Lord, and that you bless them and you give them the wisdom, Lord, that's needed to take care of the people and the business here in Liberty County. Lord, I want to thank you for all the county employees. I want to thank you for all the elected officials, Lord. I just want to thank you for being able to get up in the morning and get after it another day, Lord. And Lord, bless us, help us keep our eyes on you in heaven to do the things that you would have us do. Please forgive us when we fall short. In your son, Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Amen. Thank you, Sheriff. And again, thanks to all the first responders that were out and commissioners. Y'all, thank y'all. It wasn't easy. Once again, this is another one of those storms that none of them are alike. And this definitely was not like anyone we've had previous. It, mostly a wind event, and it gave us a whole new respect for a Category 1 hurricane. I'm going to tell you that right now. My first hurricane was Hurricane Carla. Some of y'all were not alive then, but Sheriff was, and Commissioner Arthur was, I'm pretty sure. It taught us a good lesson.
Big boy.
Yeah, I think Leon was around too. Yeah.
I was.
It was pretty rough, but that was the first one I ever witnessed, and I'm sure, good Lord willing, I'll get to witness a whole bunch more. But again, to all the first responders, thank you for your help. Fire departments, sheriff's office, constable's office, game wardens, DPS. We all met on Saturday and Sunday at the EOC and at the sheriff's office, and everybody got the coordinations down. Everybody followed the plan, and as Greg knows, and as Sheriff mentioned, I don't think we had any loss of life, although there was a lot of loss of property. So again, thank you, Lord, for your blessings. Notices and proclamations. I don't see any today.
Can I make one little notice?
Yes, ma'am, please.
For all the elected officials in the room and listening out there, campaign finance reports are due by the 15th. It covers through the end of June 2024.
Great.
Bring them to my office.
Even if you don't have anything to claim, you still have to turn in one.
Yes, because right now the law is we have to post them on the internet, so people are going to be looking to see that you turn your paperwork in. And I mean, even if it's full of zeros like mine, turn it in so that they can see that you're doing your paperwork on a timely basis and following the law in that regard. So please, yes, please get them in before the end of the week.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. All right. Public comment. Dee Dee, I didn't have anybody sign up this morning, so okay. Declare conflicts of interest. Anybody? Okay. let the record show Commissioner Wilson's with us by way of Zoom. Commissioner Garbowski, Commissioner Arthur are here present. Commissioner Whitmire is taking care of his mother this morning. She's 93, and God bless her. He still has a mother to take care of, and I do respect that. Consent agenda. Let's move on into that. Is anyone, everybody had the opportunity to look it over? Dwayne, we have no add-ons today. Kim, we have no add-ons as well. Okay.
Make a motion to approve.
Got a motion from Bruce, second from Greg to approve. Consent agenda. Is there any further discussion? Hearing none, call for vote. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
There's an aye from Leon. That's all three. Okay. That motion carries. Move on to the regular agenda, number 8.1 from Commissioner Garbowski. Consider and approve amending the county employee handbook to include a policy to prohibit the use of cigarettes, e-cigs, and vaping in any and all county facilities. Okay, I'll just open that up for discussion, y'all.
Make a motion to approve.
No, I second the motion.
All right, got a motion from Bruce, a second from Greg to approve. Is there any discussion? Hearing none, call for a vote. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Likewise, please. That's an aye, Leon? I'm pretty sure that was an aye.
Yes,
Okay.
Yes. Suzanne.
All right.
it is
That
an
motion.
aye.
Gotcha. Thank you. Number 8.2 from Commissioner Garbowski, consider and approve adopting a county-wide policy prohibiting the use of county law enforcement vehicles for being operated or used for transporting law enforcement officers to security, contract, and traffic control jobs outside of Liberty County. And I believe we've had some discussion.
Yeah,
Got this
between the last
prepared.
time this was on the agenda and this time, we did not have any kind of meeting with the constables and the sheriff's department. I'm going to go ahead and table this and urge that we have a discussion on this and a workshop.
Good word. Thank you.
And if I may add to Commissioner Garbowski, there is a pending Attorney General opinion on this issue.
All right, we have a motion to table.
I
Bruce?
second it. We got too many unanswered questions right now.
Yeah.
That's why I second that.
Okay. Got a motion from Bruce, a second from Greg to table. Any further discussion? Hearing none, call for vote. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
That's an aye from Leon as well. Nays, I hear none. That motion does carry. We will table this. Next one's from me. Consider and approve the reappointments of Ms. Patty Atkins and Reverend Carl Williamson to the Tri-County Behavioral Health Care Board of Trustees, each for a term of 2 years. The current term will expire August 31st, 2024, so this will extend them through 2026. And we have talked to them, and they are willing to keep serving, and I appreciate your consideration.
Move
Make a
the
motion.
Got a motion from Leon to approve. Greg, was that a second?
Yes.
Got a second from Greg. Any further discussion? Hearing none, call for vote. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Likewise, nays. That motion does carry. Thank you, gentlemen. Number 8.4, consider and approve payment to Southeast Texas Flood Control District for initial funding dues based on the 2020 county population. And we are still a member of this group, and they have measuring devices in our county. So that's why I'm asking that we can keep working with this group. It is coming together quite well. Of course, we have our own study and plan and process for the entire county, and it should be completed within the year to 18 months. We're also members of the Cedar Bayou Initiative, which is Harris County, Liberty County, and Chambers County. So we've got three groups working toward this flood business. And the Cedar Bayou Initiative kind of started off with a bang. It slowed down with some changes in leadership in Harris County, but I believe it's back on track now. But one of the reasons that it is back on track is that Phillips Petroleum has a plant that is in direct path of the Cedar Bayou portion. And during Harvey, they lost about 180 days of producing. And I don't think they want to have that happen again. So I believe we're back on track, but I would appreciate your consideration of approving this, and we'll consider that we're still a member.
I take it payment is $5,358.
Yes, sir.
Make a motion to approve.
Got a motion from Bruce,
Second.
second from Greg. Any further discussion? Hearing none, call for a vote. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Likewise, nays. That motion carries. Thank you, Leon. Number 8.5 from our tax attorneys over at Linebarger, consider and approve the following resale tax bids. C. Alexander, property ID number 13712 for $2,500. And item number 2 is J. Stewart, property ID 28591 for $3,000. That's all we have on the list for today, y'all.
Make a motion to approve both.
Second.
Motion from Bruce to approve, second from Leon. Further discussion? Hearing none, call for vote. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Likewise, nays. That motion carries. Thank you, sir. Number 6 from Ms. Harris over in the County Treasurer's Office. Consider and take action on increase to current longevity pay rates for all eligible Liberty County employees, starting with payments to be made in November of 2024. Kim, you have anything you want to add to it?
I sent out to you.
Oh, you got a microphone right there. You need to aim it to you. No, you got to aim it at you. There you go.
Okay. I sent out to you all option A and option B. Leon had asked for some possibilities for what we might do to increase the longevity pay on the last commissioner's court. So option A would be to add $20 per each year of service for employees. Option B would be to add $25 per year of service to each employee's amount. And the current policy, the overall total is approximately $199,300. Option A with the $20 addition would be $246,740, which is an overall budget increase of $47,440 approximately. And option B is $258,600, which is an overall budget increase of $59,300. We could do any option, any other option, or not do it, whatever the court's pleasure is. But these are approximations of what would happen under these two scenarios.
If you would push your button on your microphone.
Kim, I'm sorry you asked me about this a couple weeks ago, and I didn't even think about this.
Okay.
But I think if they did it, increase the longevity pay, since with the county, and I'm sorry again, you asked me and I just didn't think about this. The date that they're getting paid for is last December 31st. That's when they.
Right. So it'll be
So we
December
won't,
31st will be paid this November of 2024. So
last,
it's the years of service through December 31st of 2023
yeah.
will be paid in November of 2024. So it's
I think-
next year's budget cycle.
Excuse me, I'll turn off my. So you're talking about what you want?
Right. That's why I have it on so
Right.
early.
Well, I just want to make sure that the money we're giving them, it can't be earned in the prior year because we're going back. And are you agreeing with me, Kathy?
I see what you're saying.
The money's already, the time, they already earned the longevity pay in last year. And so I don't think we can increase it until the next earnings cycle.
So I think what Dwayne is saying is that if we would need to budget it in for November of 2025, yes, to be paid for the, what's ending.
December 31st, 2024.
Yes, exactly. And that makes sense to me.
No, but yeah, okay.
Everybody clear?
Clear as mud.
Evidently not.
What I got, we'll budget it for this next coming year. But it won't be paid until the end of the next year, for
Correct.
this year.
Correct.
So do you want option A or option B? That's what we're looking at.
Yeah. Motion,
Leon?
Oh,
I make-
okay.
the, option budgeted. for
Option
next year.
B?
B is in, wait,
Okay, got a motion, Leon, to choose option B.
I'll second.
Okay. Second from Greg. Is there any further discussion?
Judge, the agenda item would need to be adjusted to say with payments to be made in November of 2025.
Lee, you got that?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Any further discussion? Hearing none, call for a vote. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Likewise, nays. That motion carries. Thank you, gentlemen. Number 8.7 from Ms. Chambers, consider and approve an implementation of an emergency notice system for Liberty County, either for all county offices or just for elections. Both proposals from TextMyGov are attached in the packet. Y'all had the opportunity to look at these. I think it's a pretty good idea.
Yeah, we had looked at it before and we had discussed maybe doing a workshop on it, but we really, really missed having something like this in May, especially when we were closing voting locations because they were flooding. And with this one coming up here, it came on so quickly, being able to get information out to the public, that this system just instantly puts out information. And yesterday, being here in Liberty, because the city of Liberty uses it, I knew where the electricity was out. I knew where the crews were working. They were sending out information all day about what neighborhoods were down. It's just helpful to the public to know what we're doing and how we're handling it, letting them know where the SBA is so they can sign up. I mean, we can put stuff on Facebook and the website, but this reaches more people. It reaches the public. It gets the information out instantaneously. And this may not be our last emergency this year. So I'm not, we've got to make decisions on who's going to run it, admin it, all of that. And I think we can all get together, Office of Emergency Management, all of us, and figure that out. But I'm asking you to consider putting in this kind of a notice system for the county so that we can handle these emergencies and get the information out to the public quicker.
So I have one option that is 14,000. For the first year is 21,000, then 14,000 renewing annually, and the other one is at 7,000.
The 7,000 would be just if we used it for elections only. The 14,000 is all year and for all county offices. So you guys could use it to tell people that you've got a road closed. We could use it to tell people that we've got an emergency coming. We could use it to tell people that because of a fire, we've had to move a voting location. We could use it for any number of scenarios that I can think of. But the 7,000 one is just for my office. The other one is for every county office in the county to be able to utilize and send out notices.
We really need it. We really do.
Nick, you got anything you want to throw in on it?
think it's a great idea.
Good.
Who's
Great
gonna
idea.
manage it now?
I think we're going to have to sit down and kind of figure that out. But I know that when we talked before, when Bill and I, and all of us talked about it before, we talked about having multiple people in offices responsible so I can help coordinate that and set that up. It's, it's kind of like how we do public stuff. We different offices get involved. I mean, I think emergency management should definitely be sending out the emergency notices. If you want to send out notices like road closures and this and that, you can get with my office or their office and we can send it out. We'll figure it out. We'll make it
Yeah.
work. We'll come up with a designated contact and a backup and we'll figure it out.
Okay. Leon, got anything you want to add?
Sounds good to me, Jake.
Okay.
Yeah, I move we approve the countywide option.
Motion from Greg to approve the countywide option. Looking
Second.
for a second. Got a second from Bruce. Any further discussion? Hearing none, call for a vote. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Likewise, nays. That motion carries. Thank you, gentlemen. From number 8, from Ms. Soliday over at the permits and inspections, consider and approve amendment to number 5 to GLO contract number 20-066-013-C095. This amendment is an extension of time for the housing buyout program to February 28, 2025. Due to our recent flooding, some of the homes have been inaccessible to the contractors to complete the demolition by the original completion date of June 30th, 2024. With court approval, I will sign the extension forms, and that's, yes, it's necessary. We still have these to take care of. And yes, we did flood in May extensively and in June. And I would like to see this completed. And if there's opportunity for a second round of buyouts, I'd sure like to see that as well. Melinda, you have anything else you want to add?
No, that pretty much sums it up. Due to all the flooding that we had, there was no way the contractors that had won the second round of bidding on the homes for the demos could even get to some of the homes. And still, some of them are inaccessible.
Right.
Too close to the river. The heavy equipment can't get by on the temporary roads.
On these homes, it might be added that they don't just demo these, they demo and haul them off.
Yes.
Correct.
They
Yeah.
carry all of everything off. They grade the lot, and it's just left as green space.
I make the
This
motion.
Mainly for the destruction of houses, are they going to extend the buyout period a little bit?
I'm not sure if they're going to extend it, but I am looking into it because I still have a lot of people that are interested in the buyout.
Yeah.
Especially since this last flooding.
Anyway, I move to approve this.
Well, Leon, was that a motion, Leon?
Yes, sir, it
approve.
was.
Okay, thank you. We have a motion from Leon. Need a second.
I say,
Second from Greg. Any further discussion? Hearing none, call for vote. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Likewise, nays. That motion carries. Thank you, gentlemen. Number 8.9 from Ms. Soliday. Consider and approve Schaumburg and Polk Incorporated invoice number 12901.00-10 dated June the 10th, 2024 in the amount of $6,500. This is for the City of Ames sanitary sewer improvements using ARPA funding. Note that again, using ARPA funding.
Correct.
The invoice has been signed by Mayor Domain, and all we need to do is approve this so we can get these folks paid.
Make a motion to approve.
Got a motion from Leon. Was that a second, Bruce?
Yeah.
Okay. Motion from Leon. Second from Bruce. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Likewise, nays. That motion carries. Thank you, gentlemen. Number 8.10, permits and inspections, again from Ms. Holiday. This over in Commissioner Arthur's neck of the woods. Consider and approve the replat at Whitener Estates. The letter of recommendation from LJ Engineering is attached in the packet, as we do request this. Greg, what's your thoughts on it?
I move to approve.
Motion, okay, that's a motion
Yeah,
from Greg to
basically, this
approve.
was just one lot broke into two.
Yeah.
Second.
Second from Bruce. Any further discussion? Hearing none, call for vote. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Likewise, nays. That motion carries. Thank you, gentlemen. Number 8.11 from Ms. Soliday. And also, Ms. McCarty, consider and approve the application packet for Bahia Pipeline LLC. This will be a 30-inch buried carbon steel NGL pipeline. Attached in the packet is a permit application packet with all of the information and road crossings being requested. Note that this pipeline will run through precincts 2 and 3 in Liberty County. Bruce, you have anything you want to discuss about this?
I do. I'm better with table it.
Greg?
Right now, I don't know how deep they're gonna run these things underneath the road, whether it's gonna interfere with our drainage. I would like LJ to look at that.
Well, and I think that's perfectly acceptable, Commissioner Arthur. Both items 11 and 12 kind of go together, and I
Yeah.
do have a representative here. There should be an executive session on this agenda if you'd like to go into that.
We can do that.
I prefer that we have Commissioner Whitmire present as well, since it
Okay,
goes through.
perfect,
precinct
not a
3.
problem, but there is a representative here, so if you have any questions, by all means, let's take advantage.
I would like to visit with them.
Absolutely.
I'd like to go out and look at the site.
We can make that
How
happen.
deep, we've had problems in the past with pipelines being not deep enough where we can maintain our drainage through there. And we just want to look at that. Other than that,
I believe there should be,
Please, please.
Jeff Aldo with Hotline. There should be in the packet, a plan and profile.
Yeah, come on up again, Jeff, and reintroduce yourself, please.
Jeff Aldo with Enterprise Products, Bahia Pipeline. And in the packet, I apologize because of the storm. I've not had an opportunity to review from what was initially submitted. But there should be a plan and profile that will show the depth of cover. I guess one of the, do you have one of those?
Do you have?
Yes, ma'am. And so we're proposing at this point a minimum of 5 feet of cover. This right here, this is the plan view, and this is the profile view. And so what it shows here is a minimum depth of cover. And I understand that from the lowest part of the bar ditch, we're proposing 5 foot minimum cover.
Jay,
That's what this drawing is showing right here.
Jay,
I'd like to look at that on the.
Okay.
ground again, if that's
Yeah.
okay.
Would you prefer me to make an appointment with you and we can go through these
Just say
together?
Leon.
Okay, I can. You may be a little busy this week, but when would you like to meet?
Well, we can meet this week.
Okay,
Yeah, the sooner we can get it done, the better.
okay, I'll be happy to give you a call. So,
Okay.
Leon, you have a question?
yeah, I'll make the motion to table this until we get David available.
I'll concur. Okay, we got a motion from Leon to table,
Second.
second from Bruce.
You got it.
I can-
Is there any discussion? Hearing none, call for a vote. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Likewise, nays. Thank you, gentlemen. That's what we need to do. Number 812 from our county attorney, Mr. Poston, and Ms. McCarty. Consider and approve road use agreement between Liberty County and Bahia Pipeline LLC for the use of county roads in multiple precincts in Liberty County. Texas in exchange for prepaid damages in the amount of $500,000. And y'all want to also table this as well?
Yes.
I make the motion to table.
Okay, got a motion from Leon, second from Greg. Further discussion? Hearing none, call for a vote. All in favor?
Aye.
Likewise, nay. That motion carries. Thank you, gentlemen. Moving along, number 813 from Ms. Harris, over the county treasurer's office. Consider and take action on the status of COVID pay for Liberty County employees. Now, it's been going on for how many years now? About 4? About 4 years, Kim?
Yes, sir.
And unfortunately, we've had people come back and I know we've had, how many, 7 or 8 over in the sheriff's office that have had COVID again. You have one.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Harold has it now.
I'm pretty sure I had it. I just didn't realize it until late. But But I don't get COVID pay, so there. Just letting you know. We don't have overtime or COVID pay. We just have all the time, right? Okay, as elected guys. What do y'all want to do on this? Because it seems to be like it's not ever going to go away. But yet,
I mean, we have sick leave, so I don't know that we need that anymore.
we do. And in
This is-
fairness to employees, I just want to consider that as well. But,
This
you
is
know,
no more serious than pneumonia anymore. We don't address the pneumonia. I don't see why we need to continue to address COVID.
Leon?
Well, I don't see a policy in place. I don't see a reason for penalizing our employees because out in the public working and could have possibly picked the COVID. COVID has killed many people. And got variants that are coming in. So I think we need to stick with the policy and move forward.
Well, I would like Commissioner Whitmire to weigh in on this as well. And I hate to keep tabling things, but this does, I would say requires his input to be fair to his employees as well. And,
Exactly. Just I make the
So-
motion.
I'll second that.
Okay. We got a motion from Leon to table, second from Bruce. We'll bring this back up shortly. Any further discussion? Hearing none, call for vote. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Likewise, nays. That does pass. Thank you, gentlemen. Number 814, from Mr. C, who has COVID. God bless him. Consider and approve or reject RFP number 2409, disaster monitoring services and consulting, and advertise for new proposals. If it is rejected, I think time is of the fact.
Well,
factor here.
I was on the meeting with Harold, Stephanie on this, and we had a few more that had come in late. Harold is suggesting that we reject this and go out for new. We have plenty of time on this because this is on the new contract and not the one that we have now. So I'm making a motion to reject this and go back out for bids.
Second.
Okay, got a motion from Bruce, second from Greg to reject and go back out for RFPs. Any further discussion? Hearing none, call for a vote. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All right, that is unanimous. Thank you, gentlemen. Motion does pass. Number 815 from Ms. Harris, over the County Treasurer's Office, consider and approve resolution to adopt Liberty County investment policy and to appoint an investment officer. Kim, you have anything you want to add to that?
This is just our standard review of the investment policy. There weren't any major changes to it at this time. And we just have a resolution for the court to sign that approves the investment policy and appoints the Liberty County Treasurer as the investment officer.
Catherine, you have anything you need to add? We're good?
No, Judge.
All right, what say the court?
Make a motion to approve.
Second.
Motion from Bruce,
Second.
got a second from Greg. Any further discussion? Leon, you have anything?
No, sir.
Okay. Call for a vote. All in favor, say aye. Motion does carry. Thank you, gentlemen.
Judge,
Yes, ma'am.
if I may, after doing a little bit of research and speaking with both Dwayne and Miss Harris, we would like to revisit item number 6 regarding the longevity pay policy.
No, do what, which one?
6.
Like to, Catherine?
Item number 6, Commissioner.
Yes, ma'am.
After we had our initial discussion regarding retroactive pay, I did a little additional research and I located an attorney general opinion that says longevity pay is not, in fact, retroactive pay. In fact, it says, and I'll read it. It says, in the context of Article 3, Section 53, it is not payment for an employee's past service, but instead payment for current services provided while recognizing a person's enhanced value to his or her employer because of the person's many years of experience and knowledge.
Okay.
And as approved, you approved for the option B to go into effect of November 25. It would not constitute retroactive pay if paid in November 24. And I just felt like that was important enough to let the court know.
Cool.
So we need to make any changes in the motion.
Right.
If you so choose.
The motion as it sits has November 2025. You want to have a new motion to change that to November 2024?
If the court chooses.
Okay.
Could we just amend that?
Yes.
Who made the motion?
Leon made the motion and Greg made the second. Leon, you want to make that change?
Yeah, I make the motion that we go ahead and approve this.
For 2024?
Retroactive 2024?
For 2024.
Okay.
Second amendment.
Okay.
Judge, if I can specify the time frame on this.
Yes, ma'am.
The court has previously approved allowing us to pay off longevity pay when people leave the county employment. So we do that. So we would continue with the current rate of pay under option B up until we pay the overall group at the end of November. So just to specify that, just a technical.
You got all that, Lee? Any clarification needed?
Okay, tell me. That applies to people that leave as well. Is that what you're saying?
It would not apply to people who leave until the November payment.
Okay.
So it would become effective as of the payroll at the end of November.
Okay. All right. There you go.
Yep. Is there any further discussion? Hearing none, call for a vote with the changes noted. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Likewise, nays. And again, that does pass. Thank you, gentlemen. Move right along to number 816 from County Attorney Mr. Poston. Consider and approve plan of action concerning TCEQ's assessment of administrative penalty against the city of Dayton Lakes Estates for the operation of a public well in violation of TCEQ laws and regulations.
Greg, didn't you visit them on that?
No. No.
So to my knowledge, we've received a demand letter from TCEQ in the amount of $1,420. That, and Judge, help me with this.
Your microphone's off. Okay, there you go.
In regards to penalties for Dayton Lake Estates operating a public well, and it seems like they are in violation of some ordinances and laws, and we were charged or invoiced for these admin penalties. And so we need to determine next steps and how we're going to move forward with
Okay,
this.
let's clarify this. Dayton Lake Estates is a city. It's a municipality, correct?
Not that I'm aware of?
Yes, it is.
It is?
Yeah,
Okay,
Yes, it
Yes.
is.
Yeah.
okay,
Yes.
Okay, so they operate their own well,
okay.
so they can pay their own penalty, in my opinion, but that's just my opinion.
And it seems that the demand letter, if that's the case, the demand letter should have probably been sent to Dayton Lake Estates.
Correct.
How was it sent to us in the first place?
Is this on the executive session?
It is not.
It is not.
It looks like it is to me.
Is it?
Oh, it is. Yes, it is.
I will give you the information I have in executive
Okay,
session. which
perfect.
I think I'll help make some of this clear.
Okay, great.
Okay, we're gonna
Pass on.
pass on this for the moment, okay? Number 817 from Ms. Poston, consider and approve notice of authorization being sent to certain property owners along County Road 332, authorizing the making of a drain along a public road to drain the person's property pursuant to section 252.111 of the Texas Transportation Code. Catherine, you have anything to add to that one?
I don't, Judge. There is an executive session item listed on this as well, if y'all would like to discuss this in executive session.
Now that being all noted, I believe we've reached the end.
Executive session.
Make a motion to go into executive
Okay, we need a
session.
motion.
Second.
Motion from Bruce. Leon, you said, you have anything?
A second.
Okay. Motion from Bruce, second from Leon to move into executive session this time. Any further discussion? Hearing none, call for a vote to move. All in favor?
Aye.
Likewise, nays. That motion carries. It's now 9. I'll get it right here in a minute. 9:53 a.m. and we are in executive session. (10:09).
10:11.
Okay, well, no. We're out of executive session, back in regular session. Of course, that executive session was held under the Texas Government Code sections 551.071, consultation with attorney, and then also 551.0725, deliberations regarding contracts being negotiated. That being said, we're going to move on to the first item on the executive session, which was regarding the
The pipeline, but.
Yeah.
Pipeline.
That's
I
not
thought
been
we
tabled.
motioned to table that already,
we did.
Yeah.
Okay.
so we didn't need to do it.
Yeah, there's no need to.
No need to worry on that one.
No, it's just a discussion, but it's tabled.
Nor on the item number 3, which also we're going to table that until we have Commissioner Whitmire present. So we already did that as well. So the item number 2 on executive session was consider approve plan of action concerning TCEQ's assessment administrative penalty against the city of Dayton Lake Estates for the operation of public well in violation of TCEQ laws and regulations. And I believe our inclination is to give the county attorney authority to negotiate with TCEQ at this time, since there is some confusion as to whom their letters and their assessments and their penalties should be aimed towards. And also clarification of the city's ability either to pay and or the city of Dayton Lake Estates, whether or not it's still a city. I believe that. Is that fair enough, Catherine?
Yes, sir.
I'll make
Okay.
that motion.
Okay, so we have a
Second.
motion, Bruce, and a second from Leon to give the county attorney authority to negotiate with TCEQ on behalf of the county. Is there any further discussion? Hearing none, call for vote. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Likewise, nays. That motion carries. Thank you, gentlemen. Motion to adjourn.
We're still,
no.
we still got 17.
17.
Oh, I'm sorry. Let me go back. There it is. Okay. Number 17 from Mr. Post and Ms. McCarty. Consider and approve notice of authorization being sent to certain property owners along County Road 332, authorizing the making of a drain along a public road to drain the person's property pursuant to sections 252.111 of the Texas Transportation Code. Catherine?
We're going to table that.
Make a motion to table.
Second.
Okay. Got a motion from Bruce to table, second from Leon. Further discussion? Hearing none, call for a vote. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Likewise, nays. That motion carries. Thank you, gentlemen.
Make a motion to adjourn.
Got a motion from Bruce to adjourn, second from Leon. I doubt that there's going to be any discussion on that. Call for a vote. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
We are adjourned.